Okay, I got a doorway over here that says instability entrance. Is there anything over this way first? Yes. Ooh, purple item. I think that's our third or fourth on this character. Alright. Let's see. Oh, pfft. It's the exact same item than what I've got. Does it have better rolls? Worse electrocute, more burn, 4% more LE resist, 1% more vet resist. Nah.
This broken world will be remade in ruin!
This guy has voice lines. I guess he's important. Steam achievement. Slay Nado the Anointed. Ashen Heart of the Void. And it was gooey. The shriveled ashen heart of a long-dead chthonic horror still beats a steady rhythm as if awaiting something. And we found Dirge to the Makers. For eons we toiled away tending to a garden from which we gather the harvest. We grew old and our feathers thin, our flesh ravaged by disease and time. For eons we paid the price for another's hubris. We were the caretakers of the land gifted with runesong and life beyond ages. But with each passing century, we are fewer in number, while the furless beasts spread like cancer and wage their empty wars. By whose will and right are we to fade away while man thrives in his greed and desecration? We see now that we have been discarded in the weave. The great tapestry is broken, so it falls to us to unravel it. Our path is clear as the rays of dawn. For Hronok to have a future, we must look to amend the first sin. The gods, unworthy spawn, have imprisoned the Elder One within the realm of shadow and agony. For creation to be set back upon the true path, its true creator must be restored to his garden of weeds. Oh no, it's to his celestial throne. We will no longer tend to his garden of weeds. That makes way more sense. We Hronoks still remain, will usher back he who dwells below creation. Cursed be the gods and cursed be Ektavalox who forsook us. Restore him to his garden of weeds. That dude nearly one-shot me the first time I met him. He hit me for like 40% of my health and I used a potion, but for the duration of the fight I had him blocked behind my pet, so it worked out. Okay, so we got to return to Wayfinder Holdir at the edge of the Dread Waste. Is it here? I think the guy's like up there. Hold on, let's see where this waypoint goes. This is closer.
Watch yourself out there, lowlander.
Are these what you're looking for? You've been in the waste and returned. I'm impressed that you survived, Lowlander. I cannot spare much, but consider these supplies a token of my thanks. What of my wayfinders? Did any survive? I'm afraid not. He nods. With your help, their deaths were not in vain. I hope these reports help. Alright, return to Mikan and Tarja in Kernhold. I think they're over here. What is this one? Damn the sun. From the ruminations of Einar the Drunken Skald. After many battles won with mead and winch and nighttime fun, I lie beneath the spinning sky, feeling like I'll maybe die. Release of sleep, my only hope, I close my eyes and try to cope. But when over mountain creeps her gaze, burning bright her ceaseless blaze. She beckons all who sleep to wake, to take up arms, for war to make. They rise again and to her pray, thankful for another day. A cheerful verse I will not sing, my drunken eyes her daylight stings. I'll craft a rhyme finely spun to simply say, damn the sun. That's pretty funny. No singing? I gave you all I had, Leica. I gave you all I had.
Not many would venture into the dread waste so boldly, knowing what to expect.
I'm so bold.
I admire your perseverance, Lowlander.
I sealed the wounds, yet the corruption remains.
Yes, we knew that would be the case. I have not been forthcoming with you, Lowlander.
Wow, you're a jerk.
But you must understand. Erulan has brought my people nothing but anguish and slaughter. It would have been foolish of us to trust you outright. For all we knew, you came to seek the very power you swear you wish to stop. While we sent you to the Dread Wastes as a form of test, that does not mean your actions there were without merit. With the wounds sealed, you have stopped the fever, but the source of the infection yet remains, and must yet be purged.
Quit playing games. What's happening?
You have shown that your intentions are pure. I no longer see harm in laying bare our plight. Earlier I spoke of the Bloodbound. They may be servants of chaos, but the source of the corruption is ultimately of our own making. Guardian Sorrow was not, as you likely surmised, a shrine to the Great Annihilator. It was a prison created by our mystics to contain our utmost sin.
Oh-ho?
The demigod Baronath was once the ancient protector of the Kern.
Oh!
The embodiment of Asterkarn's wild majesty. Now, it is the harbinger of our unmaking. If it is not stopped, we may as well all take a leap from the heights.
How did Baronath become corrupted?
In the folly of our desperation to defeat Erulan, we lured the divine beast into our petty mortal strife. Baronath lay waste to Erulan legions, but eventually their machines of war and sorcery wore the beast down, until it could fight no more and retreated to rest behind Kern battle lines. When the Martok's abominable ritual opened a rift to the void and unleashed the wretched spawn of Cathan, all chaos broke loose. As I said, both armies turned to fight the new inhuman threat, and at some point in the ensuing battle, Baronath was poisoned with chthonic energy. The beast went mad and could not discern friend from foe. It retreated back to Asterkarn, killing all in its path, leaving a wake of destruction. As Baronath's life force is interwoven with the land and all life, so did the corruption spread from the beast to the land itself, warping trees, corrupting living creatures, leaving its vile mark even upon the very rocks. Some years after the war, it was decided that the tribes had to take action to prevent the beast's corruption from fouling all the lands of Asterkarn. Brave warriors and the most powerful shamans from each tribe united to contain and bind Baronath. There it remained for centuries, seething with memories of the injustice. That is, until the Bloodbound became emboldened enough to openly challenge the tribes. They struck at Kernhold but were unsuccessful at breaching the walls. With all eyes turned toward Kernhold, another force was able to move in and overpower the protectors of Guardian Sorrow. There they succeeded in their goal of freeing Baranath and setting it once more upon a path of destruction, sowing a trail of corruption across Asterkarn.
So is there any hope?
Time had weakened Baranath's chains, but the Bloodbound set it free. Our former guardian now seeds corruption with its every step. We all fear what might happen if it reaches the roof of the world. But two unthinkable options exist. Slay a demigod, at last releasing it from its anguish, or... I am not one to dwell on slim hopes, but our elder Skald Magwyn believes Baranath can yet be saved. If you wish to see this through, then speak to her here in Kernhold. If all else fails, we may need to prepare to lay down our lives and face our once beloved guardian.
Okay.
Wisely, young Yeager has sent you to me to deal with our present calamity. As you will soon learn, you are uniquely qualified to aid us.
What do you need?
I believe Baranath may yet be saved, but it will require a ritual that has never been performed, with materials that have not known the touch of mortals. It is a fool's errand by every measure, but in this slim hope may lie redemption. I have tasked each of my 3 apprentices with identifying the source of the materials we require. They will all downplay their skills, but they are each of them a master of their respective domain, and worthy of succeeding me in my duties as Skald. Speak to Corin, Togger, and Witra right here in Kernhold, and they will talk at length of their charge. With a ritual this untested, we must leave nothing to chance.
All right.
Good. I had no doubts you would do what is right and necessary, not just by my people, but all of Cairn.
Lowlander, I've been observing you with a cautious eye. Despite my many reservations, your intentions seem to be true. If you are here to mend old wounds, then perhaps there is something you can uniquely accomplish.
And what is that?
What I ask of you is a matter of honor. Countless Kern warriors have perished upon foreign soil, bold and unyielding to their final breath, and were denied the rights that would carry their spirits home to Asterkarn. To your people, they were no doubt seen as savages. To us, all were heroes, but some were legends. The Great War may be ancient history now, but bad blood between Kern and Erulan still runs deep. No Kern has set foot in your lands for centuries. However, you may come and go freely. There is little hope of recovering all of our dead, but you can reach the places we know our greatest champions fell. If you are willing, it is imperative that we at least try. Recovering these remains to Kernhold would mean a lot to my people in trying times.
What do you need me to recover?
There are 4 in particular that I would have you seek out. Chieftain Arukai of the White Fangs was a valiant leader who fought on the Arkovian front. He fell in what is now known as Old Arkovia.
Oh, that's pretty far away.
His remains were left for the vultures. His iconic shield, marked with the clan sigil, was never recovered. Wolfrin Bloodbeard was a mighty berserker, as strong as 3 Kern, or 5 Erulians, depending who you ask. Wolfrin was captured and cruelly left to rot in the depths of Tyrant's Hold, but his axe was as legendary as the fighter. Recovering it would mean much to the Kern people. Grilla the Frostfire was a master of the elements.
Gorilla?
A true paragon of the mystics. If her robes still exist, then they will be found somewhere in the Blood Grove. That is a well-traveled land, so I would check with local smugglers. Lastly,
Yeah, I don't know if I'll get this quest done. This is all over the world.
equally a wise skald and a brilliant strategist. His mind was pivotal to the Kern penetrating Erulon defenses and driving their forces back
See you,
long
Sanjo.
enough for our clans to regroup. Sadly, he never made it home to his beloved Asterkarn. Search for his staff in the outskirts of what became Port Valbury.
Okay. And the 3 apprentices are nearby.
It sickens me to see Kern begging for a lowlander's help.
Oh, nice to meet
But
you
a
too.
starving man at Amatok's table does not ask from where the feast comes. If it is true that you can reach lands cut off from us, then I know what the Elder Skald requires.
Hey, Nifty.
And where to get it.
What do you need me to find?
For the corruption within Baranath to be expunged, only the flames of a god that defied the very void will suffice. Such a daunting premise would seem impossible, but as luck would have it, such a being once existed upon Cairn. I have felt the echoes of this being within the earth. It lies in the distant east, in a smoldering land known as the Corvin Basin. There, a primordial god once ruled its people and gifted them with the first flame to light their way in the darkness of night. The embers of this gift still burn within the Temple of the Eldritch Sun, in the northern Corvin Basin. Gaining access to these ruins will not be easy, but the servants of the witch gods have shown interest in uncovering them. If you cooperate with the cults, perhaps you can gain entry as well. Search this temple and acquire the flame for the Kern. Then bring it back to me.
Okay.
The Elder Skald has tasked me with acquiring a suitable void conduit for the ritual. You have been to the Dread Wastes and still have your faculties about you. I would be a fool not to ask for your help.
What do you need?
Trust me, Lowlander, when I say I do not ask this of you lightly. I considered our options, and this path is the only one forward. Back in the Dread Wastes, you thwarted the bloodbound rituals and unsealed the great wound upon Cairn's spirit, known as the World Tear. Inside it, there festers a still-beating heart of something ancient and monstrous.
Oh, I think I got that in my
I pray
bag.
to Ulo for all
you want
of
this
our
black heart
sakes
that's
that
still
it is
beating?
no longer truly alive. If we cannot successfully
Yeah,
identify
I have
the
it.
darkness within Baranath, then we cannot expunge it. You will have to enter the World's Tear and take a sample of the creature's heart. It is the only source of malice, pure and powerful enough to act as our conduit.
Just pull out this gross, disgusting, still beating heart. Is this what you want?
I do not want to know what it took to reach it. This thing should not spend any more time in Kernhold than is necessary. I will convene with the Elder Skald immediately.
Alright, well, one down.
Warm welcome, Lowlander.
This is the last one to talk to.
The Elder Skald speaks highly of you. As you hail from Erulon, you can aid us in gathering a critical material for the ritual.
What do you require?
Deep within Ugdenbog, far to the east, wild
Ugdenbog?
magic flourishes amidst the decay. As Baranath was once attuned to the earth, so Ugdenbog's affinity will aid in drawing out these remnants of its pure nature. The path to the swamp lies to the north of Burwitch, but it is sealed by ethereal flames. Perhaps a member of the Imperial Inquisition could aid you in penetrating this barrier. Ugdenbog is a place teeming with wild magic, untainted by the Aether. The golem known as Bargol, the Moldering Mound, is a wondrous creature undeserving of destruction. But sacrifices must be made to spare Baranath of its corrupted fate. And thus,
So we're killing
all
one
of
nice guy to
Asterkarn
save another
with
nice
it.
guy, okay.
Bargol's essence, and that of its root children, will be pivotal in revitalizing Baranath's memories of whence it came.
Holy quest log, okay. Alright, yeah, this is all over the place. Alrighty. Let's empty the bags. Reminds me of a rogue joke. A wizard needs a skull for ritual, no questions asked. The rogue responds, alright, take your pick. The wizard asks what? To the rogue responds, no questions, remember? Yeah, I've seen a few variations of that one. Gavel of Ravenous Souls. Weird, but not useful for me. Soul Thief. New potion modifier unlocked. I think I'm going to keep it as it is right now. Oh, I could put that on that one. Okay. We'll do that. Okay. Let's figure out these quests. Do I have anything else to do here? That was like blocked off. I'm guessing it's still going to be blocked off, but I'm going to go check. Now this character has not done the previous expansions. So we might have to step foot in those to do this, if I'm understanding it correctly. Oh no, the force field's down. Okay, so we can continue going this way for now. Cave entrance. Oh, there's like a damage field there. Uh-oh. I am nervous. Steam achievement. That was a big boy. Achievement unlocked, Giant Slayer. Blue item. See what that is next time in town. Like, have no fear, your mole is here. I'm sorry. I was imagining, like, me looking down and seeing a new mole, like, on my shoulder. Like a skin mole. And it's like, have no fear, your mole is here. And then being like, oh god, skin cancer. And that's it. That was the middle image. You know what to say to a mole. Mm-hmm. I do have one, actually. It's on my right wrist. Had it my whole life. Not a new one, fortunately. Those are the scary ones.